two characters that you used for really making this feel like an original work, not a remake. Los Angeles and that score by Rob. That's all I know, Rob.
Yeah.
Talk about maybe the influence on the soundtrack and also why the shift to LA. Because I mean, it feels so lonely. Downtown LA at night is just so isolated.
And that's exactly the point.
That's it again.
LA is lonely. And when I read when I read the script, it mentioned Lower East Side at 1 o'clock in the morning in New York City, and there's nobody around. And I said, that just place does not exist anymore, really. And
I was just on the Lower East Side.
Yeah,
It was loaded with people.
At 4 in the
like
morning,
4 in the morning.
it's packed with people.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much Manhattan now. No longer the Manhattan of the 80s. You know, and even if you go out to Queens or Brooklyn or anywhere, I mean, these are places that
Very
are just
populated
very
now.
populated. And so you know, and I had lived in downtown Los Angeles for years, and I remembered how beautiful it was. And how you had this old decadent sort of, you know, architecture, which was now, you know, had crumbled basically, and how isolated everybody was, and how you had also, you know, artists mixed in with homeless people and millionaire lofts, and it was all. It seemed to me like this was more of the New York of the '80s. This was the Soho kind of, you know, the New York Soho was now downtown. LA, and it's beautiful to look at, but it is creepy and it is lonely.
You can also imagine a character like this being able to carry out these things,
Right.
Certainly.
within the context of
Disappearing
the
a little bit.
isolation
Yeah.
of downtown LA.
Certainly.
Yeah, it's interesting.
You know,
And the idea that this artist is working on these mannequins, and that somebody, a beautiful girl, might stumble, you know, into his shop, and that something, a romance might spark up.
Almost like a
would
fantasy,
fit.
right?
It would fit. Yeah, it would fit in downtown, you know,
Yeah.
Los Angeles more than any other place, I think.